Hi everyone, Paul Morbid of Morbid Team Entertainment and Bolex Repair Philippines. I'm at a thrift shop, a Japan thrift shop here in the Philippines. And I've got this Fujica. What does that read? Right there?
P300? I'm not sure. P300.
P300. Excuse me, I don't have my glasses. My mistake. And look at this. This is rare. So, got the lens cap. I've looked through, looking at the light. The viewfinder is clean. Okay, how many times do you find that? So I can unscrew the battery compartment. And usually these things are filled with rust and corrosion. But as you can see, this one is clean. Alright, the inside is clean. Right here, so if you can see inside there, it's clean. No rust, no corrosion. So I'll go here and take the cap off for the light meter. Alright, no rust, no corrosion. And here, no rust, no corrosion. Difficult to find something like that. Is it on one of the low end of the Fujica cameras? Yes, but cameras like this are good for, like, I don't know, stunt cameras, stuff like that. That's good enough. Basic filmmaking. But for what it is, it can be definitely worth the situation to get into. Alright, let's take a look at some more stuff. Okay, so this particular camera here, so what we do here is slide this up, open up the film compartment, and you can see the bellows right there, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the bellows, which is activated here, flip that up, okay? Press this little button in with my thumb, and you can see the bellows pop up. So it's clean all the way around. It's very possible that this bellows will need to be replaced, but that can still be done. There's a company I know in England that can do that. Okay, the lens, well, and the shutter release button is here by my finger. I can simply pull that up and you can hear it click. Now to check it on the inside, right here, okay, I'm going to see how well it works. So, okay, so the good thing is it doesn't stick, but it is still need a CLA, clean, lubed, and adjustment. Alright, so to close it back up, I just simply put this back together like that. It locks, turn it back around, and to push these in, finger here, thumb here, push it down, and it all locks back up. Okay, now that I'm back at the studio, I've got the Fujica Single-8 P300, and I'm going to show you close up as I turn the battery compartment counterclockwise to open it, how clean it is. Believe me, this is a rare find. Is it a low-end Fujica camera? Yes, but you know what? I just couldn't pass it up. For 20 bucks American, look how clean that is. Knowing that I could use it for something in my experimental filmmaking. Look at there. Look how clean that compartment is in there. See how nice that is? Then you have a separate compartment here for the exposure meter. I'll leave a link in the description for one business that's popular and some other places where you can get the batteries. It's an equivalent. So see how clean this is here? No rust, no corrosion. No rust, no corrosion here. So if you can see, you have a little guide for negative on the bottom, positive on top, and it's just a sticker. So sometimes these fall off, or have already fallen off in the past from the previous owner. And if you're ever wondering, now you know. Negative on the bottom, positive up top. Okay, there you are. If we're in focus. So, and I also do have, it came with the original battery, the mercury cell. Alright. And here you have it, if you ever wanted to know what the voltage is, 2.6 volts. The equivalent batteries are going to be a little bit slightly higher. You'll need to use a handheld exposure meter or one in the app online. Some are free, some you have to pay for to get the proper exposure and run a film test. Okay? Just the way it is when you're using these earlier cameras. These things are from the 60s. I believe the P300, maybe what, 1967? So there you go. Very nice. Okay. I'm going to put some batteries in here and load it up. When it's clean like this, always when you go to these thrift shops, take some batteries with you. Positive up, negative down, negative up rather. And you can test it there. And I have got to look up here. I've got positive up on this side and negative up over here. Do forgive me for taking it out of the screen for a while, but it's kind of difficult loading those batteries on camera. All right, slide this on here. I'm going to give it a test. Clockwise to lock it. All right. You can take the lens cap off. And there you go. If you don't have a film cartridge, one way to test it is here on the take-up spindle. Just take your thumb and finger and ever so lightly but firmly add pressure and press the shutter button. You get a good angle on this for you. And add pressure here, just ever slightly but firmly. That will let you know if it will transport some film, generally. Alright, so we're going to test it with film. Just going to run some film through it. This is my tester. Alright. I add as much as I want to with this Super 8. So let me check first to make sure that I've got enough in here, that it's reset. I don't want it to get stuck. And I forgot to rewind the film, so all right. There we go. There's the inside, if you ever wondered. Okay, there we are. So everything is ready to go. Got a decent amount on the supply. That's all I added, just a small amount. Okay. We're back up. Just add the tape back to it. It's really, they just like that. All right. One and two. Lens cap. Camera. Open it up. And load that right in there. I really like the way that works. Push in, turn, there you go. Alright, so that's how you load it, of course. I'm going to put a black streak on it with a pen so we can see if it's transporting. I just did that just to do it. You really don't need to. All right. And you can look at the window with a Single-8 right here. There's a white dot on the film cartridge, and you can make sure it's spinning. Take a look. That should be good enough. Open it up. Take a look. And yep, it has disappeared. The black line, so it transports film. So we're all good there. Yay! That's great. Close it up. The lens has no fungus, very little. Every vintage camera has fungus on it, as you can probably see. If I ever want to get in there and get an extensive cleaning, I can. But the viewfinder as well is extremely clear, just to let you know. Inside there, there's another plus that's clear through here. Very good. All right, next camera. Next, my hand stumbled upon this camera right here. I had to perform a CLA on it, but it is nice. And after the CLA, hopefully be able to use it and take some photos. That'd be very interesting. So if you have one of these, it's a Peerless right here. You flip this up with your nail, okay, just like so. On this button here, you press it in, generally with the thumb, and it pops, the spring is wide open. You can also pull it open if you wish. So there you are. Gonna need a CLA. It started sticking, and there's some surface rust on the shutter blades. So we'll turn it around. Look how nice and conditioned the strap is. Isn't that nice? That's rare. This particular button here, as you see the arrow, you push it forward. As you push it forward, you grab everything from left to right side. So from here and here, you grab that, pull that open. Here's the thing. So notice how clean it is. Minimal rust. Generally a camera is rusted out right here. These types of these bellows cameras. I'll have to test the bellows. They very well may need to be replaced. Film sticks in here if you don't know. Stretch it across. I'll have to get another, probably a 3D printed spool, put it here and to advance the film over. But at any rate, here's the lens, of course, the bellows around it, and check out the shutter. Blades right here. There we go, got my finger on it. Watch the click. So let me show you a little bit more about this. See how where they open? Now I'll bring them back down and close them. You can see that. Do it again. Wide open. Closed. About midway. Okay, so you see I get a little bit of minimal rust right here. And I'll have to shine a flashlight up in here. The way you test it is turn the lights off in the room, take a flashlight, shine it up under here, and see if there are any breaks or leaks here in the bellows. There's a company in England, I believe, that I recall, and they sell these new bellows to go on there. Close it, bring it back, film compartment, get it evened up on there, and you hear it snap. And there you are. After I do this, perform the CLA, I had to redo the leatherette. Alright, so there we go. Peerless. And it reads AKK, I believe it is, right up here at the end of my pencil eraser. Alright, very cool find. So to push this back in, here and here, these two knobs, just simply push them straight down at the same time, and there you go. Snap to close, bring that down, and you're done. I'd love to see some photos taken out of this. I really would. Let me see here. Yep. Tripod mount. Right there, it's threaded. Alright. So, there you have it. This peerless camera. Very nice vintage bellows. I really wanted to stay away from bellows cameras, but that just fell into my hands and I couldn't pass it up. I didn't want to leave it at a shop where someone was just a person was just gonna take it, put it up on the shelf, and just as an item and never use it. You know, I like to take these cameras, clean them up, run film through them, and use them. Okay, so even the chrome still looks quite well. Isn't that nice? So can't wait to clean this up and use it. And I'll use this for some stunt work. Any type of odd purposes. Or if someone wants to, in my crew, says, hey, you know, can I film something? I'll give them a camera like this. They can go off if they drop it or whatever. If they're a little rough on it, I really haven't lost anything. Okay? But I couldn't pass that up. Each camera was 20 bucks American, and that's quite a good deal considering the quality of the cameras and the condition. Alright? So that's what you want to look for. Take your batteries with you when doing something like this. And even if you don't, when the camera looks that clean in the battery compartment, that's the first place you go, is the battery compartment. And grab them. Okay? Do contact me at the social media outlets provided on the screen, and remember, as always, do subscribe. Until next time, later.